and so on and so forth. And in our quest now to overstand and express what it is we overstand, we come up with words, right? As a means of communication. You see what I deal with? Now, before we were communicating verbally, right? We were communicating mentally. You see what I deal with? So that drop down from that mental communication to the reliance on the physical, right? It like there's a gap there. There's something that we're missing, right? So the reconnection now, right? The aligning of the physical with that spiritual, right? The seeing the two of them as one. And I can even use that as the yin and the yang, as you mentioned, right? The yin and the yang, the physical and the spiritual, them have to balance, them have to recognize each other. You see what I deal with? So again,
No, I agree. They do have to recognize each other. And the reason they recognize each other because they have to take a responsibility of which one they want to live out of, which one they want to become, which character do they choose. Because like you say, they're God. They're supreme. But good, but wait, check this. But good and evil was in them, even during creation, because God is good and evil. Okay, now check this. Now check this. God being good and evil, God chooses, the righteous God chooses to live in what you would call love, because love is what unites. Love is what bounds things together. Now, it's not that this wait, listen. It's not that this God could not choose to do evil. Okay, but it chose that which was right, that which was holy.
I want us to be able to come to an understanding, right?
Yes.
Each man out here walking, right? Just like you say, you're the governor of yourself, right? Each man out here walking, each man and woman out here walking, and wake up on a daily basis and they make decisions, they make choices as how they're going to go about their day. You see what I deal with? There is. I don't want to say it that way. I don't want to say there is no outside force, right? Because again, right, it is the recognition of the physical and the spiritual and allowing them to work together.
Wait, stop. The outside force, there is no outside force. Bro, there's no outside force that come against you. Stop it. The force that come against you is the force that is within you. Quit trying to point the finger at everything else and accept the responsibility of oneself.
It don't make sense.
The force to do wrong is within you. The force to do right is within you. You make that choice. No one else. You have a conscience within you that lets you know when you're getting ready to do wrong. You don't just all of a sudden do wrong. You meditate upon it first. You make that choice. No one chooses that choice but you. You can't blame no one else for anything in your life that goes wrong while you are grown. Maybe when you're a child, you could put it on your parents because they wasn't a true example of the way you should go. But once you got grown, you was wise enough to be able to break that curse that your parents might have raised you up in. Because now you're mature.
What curse you broke since you know yourself from 17 years old?
I broke all the curses. And since I was I started breaking
a curse in your familyhood that you broke.
The curse of believing that everybody was my family just because they was in my bloodline. That was a curse I broke.
Oh, and how you felt about breaking that curse, boss?
How did I feel?
Oh, no, right now. Not how then and right now.
I feel.
How you felt?
I feel good.
You broke a curse in your.
I feel good. I feel a loss for those who I thought was a part of me who wasn't. But I feel good because if I had to let them stay a part of me, I wouldn't have became no better. I would have stayed where I was at. And I didn't want to stay where I was at. I'm looking to grow. I'm looking to evolve into my fullness. I'm striving for perfection. But I'm striving for perfection.
Family, are you stay wide?
But pardon me?
You are closer to your family, or you stay wide right now?
First of all, number one, I'm going to ask you a question. Who is that family?
Well, if you can see your bloodline as a family, in sense.
What makes my bloodline?
Well, you just say you find out.
Because if you talk about blood, if you're just talking about the blood that runs through our veins, we all have the same blood. We all come from one blood. So what do you mean when you say bloodline? When you say family?
The most important curse you seem like you broke since
you
turned 17.
Okay. So this is the curse
people you thought were your family.
This is the curse that I broke. I broke the curse that family is not people who you are.
Not hearing everybody sound like gonna break up.
Family is not the people who you are blood related.
Yeah, TikTok I break one up.
Okay. Family are those who are like you. Family are the ones that you are connected to. The ones that you can depend on. The ones that go through life with you, the ups and the downs. Family is just not someone who is born. Your brother, your biological brother, who's born from the same bloodline, can grow up and not be your family.
That's because of greed take over. Of course, we know that.
Okay, so once
that we're required to live.
Wait.
Do you believe that you're required to live in a standard? Or you want to make your own standard?
No,
and I follow it.
I believe that if I desire that which is right, then I'm required to live by that which is right. And if I desire anything opposite,
once you feel,
and if I desire anything opposite of that,
you should be closer to the family. So when you ask me, who are the family? No, we all family.
When you say we, who are you talking about?
Well, put it this way: you were talking about your family.
We are okay. Well, let me say this: we are not those who hear, but we are those who do. Does that make sense? Because all hear, but I'm of the doers. I'm not of the hearers.
You are the doer.
Yes.
Okay. And some are the thinker.
Pardon me?
Some are the thinker.
Well, in order to be a doer, you have to be a thinker.
Okay.
But you have to know what is right, what you're thinking, because everything you think ain't always right. Some things are planted within you to keep you from finding what's right, to keep you from getting to what you need to get. See, there's a force within this world that works against you constantly. And if you're not aware of it, then you will walk or be triggered or either trapped by it. And a lot of us are.
So when you put some trust and you expect it, do you expect to be required from your work?
When I didn't quite understand.
Do you require, when you do your work, do you feel like you should be honored of your doing?
When I do my work, I'm already honored. I'm honored. I'm honored because I'm able to choose right over wrong. That's an honor within itself. I don't have to be honored by you. I don't have to be honored. I'm not looking to.
Of course, we can choose to go home.
I'm not looking to be honored.
What you do when you get there, man? What do you do when you get there? We can go up or down in life.
Okay, this is
what do you do when you get there?
You continue to strive to get even higher. You continue to strive to get even higher. Once you get to a certain place, that means there's another place for you to go to. It does not stop. I said I'm striving for perfection. When I get to the perfection, then I'll be ready to go receive my crown.
I just want to get closer to the Creator.
I am the Creator. And in order to get closer to the Creator is to become like the Creator. Because nothing outside of the Creator can get close to the Creator.
That sounds great. You say
it don't sound great, it's true.
The Creator, you got to become the Creator.
Yes.
There you go.
You got to become one. But many don't know what it is.
We were born one. We got to know how to live as one.
You know how to live as one?
You have to know how to live as one.
You have to be willing to give up self. That's it right there.
Anything you give up shouldn't be there from
you have to be willing to walk away from self in order to be one with the Creator. You cannot be one with the Creator holding on to self. Any part of self.
Like me saying another example right now. This is some people ask me, Joby, how you do it? I don't say, me know how to do it. Me just know, say, when it happened, nothing did trigger me to bounce back to it. It did mean nothing from first days. Nothing. I just recover that. And we're talking about dirty water. I discover it wasn't made for me and it meant nothing to me.
So can I ask you a question? When you speak of dirty water, because I'm relevant to what you're saying, but for those that are listening.
Great.
What do you mean by dirty water? For those.
Well, I don't want to make the wrong sound where our next one will say I is saying that. So I said dirty water, like, oh, you can understand it. Would I leave it that way? But since you want to clarify,
of course,
we go further and saying dirty water is not sugar and water we're talking about. People.
All right, there we go.
This thing that changed you from who you were.
Right.
Alcohol. Just get to the point. Alcohol. That mixed down. Yeah. And I'm surprised you ask a Christian like that.
Well, see, that's because there are other people who
just
are
reasoning. It's just reasoning.
Yes.
That's surprise. It's just reasoning.
That's all.
You see, it's reasoning. So
thank you.
Just man. It's good to just remain on point. There's a Creator, yes, all right. There's a Creator to be perfect. We're trying to be our best to become perfect like the Creator. Yes. We was creating His likeness and image, yes. All right, to become one with the Creator, you got to live like the Creator.
Yes,
same goal.
Yes. Thank you, more value. Thank you so much for that.
It's not complicated.
No, it's not.
You know what I'm saying? It's simple.
Yes. That's why me and more value get along so great, because we do understand. It's very simple. It's very easy. The only thing that makes it hard is those that don't want to do it. It's hard to them. But it's not hard to those who have a love for the Creator. I love, that's why I don't even come in more values room. I stop through for a second to let them know that I'm still acknowledging him and I move on. It's not, see, I'm not looking for the righteous. The righteous don't need to be saved. I'm looking for the law.
Who kept saying that?
I'm looking for the law. So I come in more.
If you don't strangle me, I get stronger.
So the only reason I come, because you can't make everybody strong. I can't make you strong. You have to make yourself strong by doing
the
work.
You talk like you could make everyone strong. So I'm saying if you don't speak up I get stronger.
I can't make no one strong.
Oh, you feel that way. So
I can show. I can.
separate yourself.
No. I'm not separating myself. I can show you what it takes to become strong. I can lead you in the way to get the strength that you need, but I can't make you go that way.
No,
I can't force you to walk them.
The Creator don't deal with force.
So my job is not to make you into anything. My job is to be an example for you, so you would have the example to look at compared to the example that you've been looking at. You can compare the two. I'm not here to save you.
You sounds like you have a lot to share, but by you saying that's why I don't do certain things, that's why it doesn't add up.
I share my life daily. What I speak, I live. I don't have to go. I don't go out preaching.
Well, of course, there's a many
because
way to share.
I am the gospel.
Right now,
so I don't go out preaching. I share my life with my children.
Well, we're speaking about morals now.
My morals, the morals, I live by righteous. I live by one moral. The
moral. Don't get it.
Okay, I live by one moral.
It doesn't mean I try to get it.
The moral of love. That covers all. That one statement, love, covers all morals. Because love does no wrong. Love sees no wrong. Love seeks no wrong. So as long as I'm living by that, I have no problem. My job is to be an example to my children. The kingdom that I am building.
And who are your children?
The ones that God created and gave to me. My gift. Children are a gift. Children are a gift. Children are a gift from the Lord. So my Lord, which was my spouse, she gave me gifts. Children. They were a gift from her.
How you give her a gift?
She gave me the gift.
You didn't give her the gift?
I gave her the gift of love.
Just love?
That's all.
Not life?
Love.
We're speaking about life. You didn't give your wife.
Understand that love. Do you understand that love is life?
Yes, love is life. Life is love. Yes.
So if I say I gave her the gift of love, I gave her the gift of life.
Put a little stick there, man. What I hear you say, right? Your wife gave you the gift.
Mm-hmm. She did.
So may I ask you,
she gave me the gift of being able to.
And what you give her?
She gave me the gift of being able to recreate myself and to build a kingdom.
What did you give her, sir?
I give her love. I give her peace. I give her harmony. I give her unity. I walk in oneness. I give her everything that is within me. I give her my all. She is my first and my last.
Did you do that because you think she gave you gifts?
No, I did that because love is in me, and she was the one that my spirit connected with.
No, when I asked you,
it had nothing to do. It had nothing to do. It had nothing to do with our body. It had nothing to do with our body. It had nothing to do with our outer appearance. What?
No, I'm just saying.
It only everything. It had to do with our inner. I don't care about your outer appearance because that's gonna change. I'm not the same I was 20 or 30 years ago. All that changed. It was her inner spirit.
Sir, how do you see yourself giving life?
By giving love.
By getting life?
By being an example of love. That is giving life. By being an example of love. That is giving life.
All right. I think you're using the word love as one way out.
I'm using the word love as the final conclusion to solve any problem that you may have.
you bring the word love all the way down to children.
I bring the word love because I have to bring it down to the children because the children are examples of what we are. And if we're not nothing, they're not going to be nothing. Our children act the way they do because that's what they see. Not because of what they hear.
Did you feel like you walk around with your children before you met your wife?
What? What? No, I didn't, because my children was in her. She carried my children.
Ooh.
See. You didn't
know you walking around with them.
She carried. No. She carried the eggs, not me. What comes first, the chicken or the egg?
Where does the egg come from?
Where does the what? The egg come from?
Egg. You said the chicken or the egg.
The egg comes from the chicken. Without a chicken, you couldn't have no eggs. And because the chicken laid the egg, the egg is allowed to make other chickens. Because it was the chicken inside the egg.
I'm not gonna go there, but
yeah, you can go there. You can go there. That's like saying who came first. That's like saying who came.
Do you feel like you're walking around with the gift that God gave you? Do you feel that as a man?
What, that I'm walking around with the gift that everything I got come from God, and that which did not come from God, I don't even want. That means everything that I desire and everything I want has to do with love. And anything outside of love, I don't want. I'm not into your materialistic things because your materialistic things is not going to save me. I'm not into all the things that you call power because that is not going to do nothing for me. My power does not come from having a big army. My power comes from being knowledgeable of who I am and what I am qualified to do because it's already in me. I'm not out fighting the beast like you are. I already defeated the beast.
I don't know why you're separating me and you differently.
Because I defeated the beast. Well, I'm just saying, because I know you're not. I know you're of God. If you wouldn't be in more values room speaking as long as you are if you were not of what I'm speaking of. Trust me.
Yeah, but
there's no fool in me. See, God is all knowledgeable. Right? God is wise. God don't walk around with foolishness.
Sir, do you believe we can make slight mistake going down the road of morals?
I believe that yes, we can.
Okay.
But I believe but I believe
strong enough. And
but
so
I believe
the reason why I brought that up when I said we're speaking about the gift and life. I said you walking around with your youth them in your back. Now you laugh off that. I don't know if you understand me or you just laugh because you didn't understand.
I probably laugh. I understand you, but I probably laugh.
You do?
Yes. I laugh because we always want to take that power and glory away from that woman as a man.
I would not consider that. It was put in place in that way.
No, it wasn't. That's how it sounds. That's how it sounds. That's what recognition. See, my question would say is, I have a question that I ask most Christians when I'm talking to them, the ones that always say you need Jesus. I say, well, if you need Jesus, what did Jesus need? And they have to think about that. Because you should need whatever Jesus needed.
Why you think Jesus need? What is
Jesus didn't need for nothing because he had stop. Jesus didn't need for nothing. He told you he didn't need for nothing because he already had what he needed. A matter of fact, the very same scriptures that they read tells them that they had what they needed from the beginning. It was the scriptures. You had them from the beginning. You had the word from the beginning. That's all you needed was the word, but you didn't want to listen to the word. You wanted to listen to the word of man. You wanted to listen to your own word. So you are that which you eat. If you eat that of the world, you will become that of the world. God is the word. In the beginning was the Word. When Christ was here, he sought the Word daily. He studied the Word daily. If you study the Word daily, Christ became the Word in the flesh. He became the living Word. The Word was dead until he started living that Word. Once he began to live it, he became the living Word of God. Not of Christ, but of God. And all man has been given the living Word of God because it is a word of love. That's all God ever gave you. Love. Love ye one another. And since you don't know how to do that because you try to love according to the world, I tell you, love one another as I have loved you. Now, how do you see the mother loving you? Because it was the mother who was the Word. It was the mother who was in the beginning with God the Father. It was the mother who was God that all life come from. But we want to take that glory away. And until we can give her that true glory, we can't step back into where we need to be. Feminine is always over masculine. In all things, in all ways, even to this very day, we run around here thinking that we run something and we don't. It is the feminine power in this world that runs everything. But we follow that evil one, that deceitful woman, that great harlot who deceives the whole world. But we want to make it into a man. We can't see where it really lays. We want to say that the black woman is God, but we don't want to say that black devil is also a woman too. Because they're both gods.
Find out a black devil.
Because they're both gods. Oh, we got many black devils, bro. A devil is someone that goes against that which is right. A devil is someone who is always trying to lead you down false roads.
You know what I always heard teacher said?
A devil is so many of us. You
can find good into that.
You can find God within man, and you can find devil within man. It's all in what you're looking for. So let's think
about the good in that person you call devil.
I can't, because there's no God in that person that I call devil. Because if there was a God in that person that I call devil, he wouldn't be a devil. Or
that's
she
the
wouldn't
part
be.
Of the world, me don't understand.
Or she wouldn't be. Right, that's the God of the world. I'm not trying to be. But the God of the world. But the God of the world.
Some to be the devil, some to be righteous.
But the God of the world.
But
the God of the world. But the God of the world still came from that true God. It just chose to live opposite of that true God. It was found with iniquity within it.
If you are reason with
iniquity,
me and you feel
that iniquity was the will.
If you are reason with me and you feel deep in your heart that you can't reach out to me, you just call me the devil.
That iniquity is the iniquity that is in your heart, because you choose to do that which you know is right. That's the iniquity. And until you can get rid of that, I'll never call you my brother. Because
just ask if you had reason
because
with me
a
and you
child,
feel like
no,
say,
I'm not.
The devil. You just leave it like that.
I'm calling you for what I see. Now, if you're not that, then prove it to me, because your action speaks louder than your words. I don't care what your words say. I care what your actions say. You can tell me all day long you love me, but if you have no actions to show you love me, your words are dead to me.
Would you even know?
Of course I would know. I know what love is. I know what love is. Love is that which I give. See, I have to be able to give love in order to be able to receive love. I can't receive love until I'm able to give love, and I can't give love until I know what love is.
Yes, I. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Love begets love. That's all I'm seeking. I ain't seeking the things of this world. I ain't seeking the riches of this world. I'm seeking those who are of love to be a part of. So we can create this big kingdom that will rule over this false kingdom. In our kingdom, there is no king. The only king we have is the king of love. In our kingdom, there is no leader. We only have one leader. That's love. In our kingdom, we're all one because we're all love. In my kingdom, in my kingdom, I don't.
Moral for life, man.
Yes, moral for life. That's it, moral for life. Because in my kingdom,
we're living in that moral love.
Yeah, in my kingdom, I don't have to worry about you.
We're living in that moral love. We're living in all love.
When I got my
because it's only love, you know.
When I'm walking within my kingdom, I'm not talking about outside of my kingdom.
That one love have many branches of love.
Yes.
It's like a tree of a life.
Yes. Yes. But if you break away from that tree, if you take
tree have many branches.
Right, but if
that
you
same tree bring forth many fruits.
Yes.
You see, but all of it is the same.
It's the same. Yes. 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 That's like the body. We have many different parts of the body, members of the body, but we're all still just one body. Our body, now just think of it, our body, in order for it to work properly, has to work together. It can't work against each other. It can't work against no other part of the body, because the minute that it works against another part of the body, there's pain to the body. There's confusion to the body. There's disorientation to the body. It must work together.
You notice when two people fighting, right? Mm-hmm. For example.
Yes.
That my hand don't like your hand, you know. Or it's not your feet don't like my feet, you know. That's not what is going on. It's the individual in the mindset that has that jealousy, that bad mind, or whatever, that give them the unbalanced energy, make them start in that confusion.
Yes.
It's not the flesh that see that flesh and say, I don't like the flesh. No. It's that individual side of their mind that's creating that confusion.
It's that selfishness within them.
That's inside of that mind, you know.
It's that one.
That's feeding that person. That person is feeding off of that thoughts inside of them, creating all that animosity inside of them. It's not the physical body creating that.
No, it's the mental. It's wanting to be over that person. It's wanting to be better than that person. It's seeing yourself different.
That's the thought inside of the mind itself that's creating that envy, that jealousy.
Yes.
That bad mind, that grudgeful, that greed. You know what I'm saying? That's what creates the issue.
So
that's why we was warned to stay away from that unbalanced issue.
Yes.
Because all it does bring is division.
Yes. That's all it brings. That's all it brings.
From within the thinking process of the mind.
Because it teaches us to try to be better than the next. Because
so the love come from the same place. That's why the love and hate dwell in the same place.
Yes.
But they beside each other, but they are not the same. They are opposite of each other.
Yes.
Because they are two different energies.
Two different energies. Yes. Yes. So you have to realize that the power lies in you. So it's not about
being better than the next person, but it's about being better than your unbalanced side of you.
Right. It has nothing to do with the next person. It has all to do with you. Your fight, your war.
That part there.
Your war. Yeah, your war is against you. Nobody else. The war is.
But if you're gonna have a balance,
the war is in you.
The balance can't be on one side.
The war is in me.
If you're gonna have a balance, the balance can't just be on one side. You know?
Once I defeat the war in me, I already defeated the world, bro. The war is in me. It's not outside of me. It's not with you. It's with me. You can only do to me what I allow you to do.
But the balance, you get the
balance, right? When people look at balance, it's not the wickedness balance. It's not the wickedness of the balance. You know?
No, that's not balance.
Because when you look at the scale,
my balance.
When you look at the scale, right?
I am the scale. I'm a leaper. I'm the scale.
When you put the flour on the scale, say you need a pound of flour. It's not something balance. It's a weight, something that can hold of that weight to bring forth that balance to say, oh, this is going to be a pound of flour.
Have to put another flour.
You see, so it's just an overstepping of what brings forth the balance. Yeah. It's not the wickedness, it's the righteousness.
Right, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's the righteousness. And right now we're in the war of Armageddon.
You see, because I hear a lot of people have this mentality, think it's the wickedness balance the righteousness. No, it's the weight. The weight of the righteousness balance the righteousness. It's the weight.
If there was no righteousness in this world would not exist.
It's the weight of righteousness, balance righteousness.
It's those
not the weight of the unbalanced, balance righteousness. No.
Right. So if you are living in a household, you and your woman, and you went on.
So when we understand the moral power, so you would say you have righteousness, but you put moral on the end of the scale to balance the righteousness.
Me that say if you have the balance and your woman don't have the balance, so you get a balance in the house.
So but isn't your job to water your woman?
A breakup, Jubilee.
Isn't your job? Y'all are one. Shouldn't you be watering her?
Well, if your woman have the balance, you have the balance. So then you gotta show her what God's gonna bring forth the balance, and she got willing to accept. Bring forth the balance, and that balance is not you create the balance, but the balance is the order of creation.
Right, and you believe it don't come overnight for some people.
It's not. Look, it didn't come. It didn't come overnight. It did not. It did not come. It did not come overnight for you or anyone else.
Well, it can happen overnight if you make up your mind.
The only thing that can happen overnight is you deciding, I'm gonna wake up tomorrow.
If that's willing to make it happen overnight,
I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and I'm gonna start doing what's right. But it's not gonna happen overnight. It's a daily battle. You're gonna fight this. You're gonna fight this beat. You're going to fight. You are going to fight this beast. You are going to fight this beast every day of your life, because that beast is within you. And every time that you are tempted to do wrong, that is you that is tempting you. Therefore, that is the beast within you that is tempting you. And you're tempted because you've been taught by this world. You've been taught to love this world. You've been taught to desire the things of this world. You've been taught to desire everything opposite of love.
And a balanced desire only fulfill a balanced desire.
How can we be balanced if we're walking opposite of one another? How can two walk together unless they agree?
You see, so that's how it works.
So our job is not to make you agree. Our job is to seek those who are like-minded, so that we can unite with one another. I'm not seeking the dead. I'm seeking the living.
That's what it is, like, you know.
I read somewhere where it said, let me see if I get that right. It said, let the dead bury the dead, bro. I'm not out here to seek the dead. I'm not trying to bring the dead to life. I'm seeking the living.
More time we gotta allow it and just allow it to blossom and allow it to be.
Everybody is not the living. And anyway, I got to get out of here. I got some things I need to do. You know, my day is starting off. I want to say peace and love to y'all. More value. Keep doing what you're doing, my brother. Hey, peace and love to the room. I enjoyed the conversation. Hopefully I'll come back and we can have
Yes, General. Good talking to the eye, you know?
Yeah, definitely good talking with you, my brother. I love the way you question. I love that you don't get upset when you are questioned. really enjoyed sitting here among my brothers talking.
That's what it takes.
Yeah,
That's
man,
what it
oneness
takes.
to the
That's what it takes.
fullness, you know?
Listening
That's
to
what it's
people.
all about. It's just reasoning amongst each other.
That's it. That's
Allowing the
it.
vibes to flow on.
That's
You
it.
see?
Because when you leave, you still gonna be who you are. Hey, peace and one love. Always. Always.
Hey, what's up? Yes, cool. I was all the way in there. You on? Thanks for waiting.
Doing some work over there. Okay. Yeah,
More about it. It don't want to let me go. It don't want to let me out. There we go.